good. Pretty good. I feel like obviously got a lot stronger, a lot faster. I mean, it's always just good to have time just to train, and kind of get your body back and get ready for, spring ball.
How does that usually work? Do you have a couple goals in mind where that you want to hit during winter workouts or anything like that?
Not so much anymore. Obviously, as I was coming into school, I was very big on, lifting heavy and things like that, and I was kind of more so maintaining, and obviously you want to get stronger, but I don't really necessarily have any, weights that I want to hit. I don't really even think we maxed out truly, so just kind of getting stronger in every way.
What ultimately made you decide to stay here instead of looking elsewhere, and how difficult a decision was it, if at all?
It wasn't difficult at all. I mean, I just had to, make sure that it was going to be the right decision for me. We talked about it a little bit before the bowl game, just the conversations I had with Coach Fickle, and his vision for me and the team, kind of aligned with the vision for myself and what I wanted to do here, and as well as the team.
We saw some video of one day Coach Fickle talking to you guys about how you lost games in the fourth quarter last year. It was 1-4 with the numbers. When you guys hear that from the new coach, and he's obviously trying to send a message, I'm just curious, how did the players react to that? Does it bring back bad memories? Does it spur you to say, okay, we've got to be better, we've got to be stronger, we've got to be tougher?
Yeah, I think all of that. I think, when you hear that, it kind of just puts in perspective, that's 5 games that we had the opportunity to win. At the end of the day, we win all 5 of those games. We're 11-1. So that's a huge difference. That's obviously puts us in a much better place than we were. So just hearing that, I mean, it's all about finishing at the end of the day. 1-4 in fourth games decided in the fourth quarter is not where you want to be. So just finishing and not letting games slip away is going to be huge for us this year.
When it is about finishing, do you think it's more about being stronger and tougher mentally or physically?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
I think thinking back on it, I feel like we, in some instances, we weren't, I guess, physically probably not able to finish out the game as strong. I mean, one of the games was double overtime, and my last carry I fumbled that game. So obviously, just being able to maintain, and my goal this year will be to be able to finish games stronger than I start them. So that's one thing that I'm going to be working on very hard, making sure by the end of the game, just as strong, if not stronger, than when the game starts.
Braelon, as you learn more about Coach Longo's offense, just what are some of the opportunities that you feel like are there for running backs, both running the ball and catching the ball?
Yeah, I think there'll be plenty of opportunities to catch the ball, and obviously we haven't been able to run too much offense and really dive too deep into it, but so far, I mean, it's been great just to kind of see the space first of all that we have, and like I said, the opportunity to catch the ball and kind of display all of our talents, in pass pro, run the ball, catching the ball, so I'm excited for it.
I know that was a big goal for you last offseason, work on your receiving skills. Is that something that's kind of carried over in this one too?
Sure.
Coaching staff brought in a lot of skill position players, and it's natural for maybe some of you guys feel some type of way about that when there's not you necessarily, but quarterbacks and wide receivers, and even offensive linemen. But how have you guys just embraced the new transfers, and does that get competitive juices flowing for guys who had spots last year that maybe are in doubt now?
Yeah, I'm sure it does. At the end of the day, everybody understands that we need depth, and no matter where you are on the depth chart, if they brought guys in at your position, you still have a role, and your role is important regardless of where you are. So I think it does bring out a little bit more competitiveness, and guys want to see the field, but at the end of the day, it's our team, and we all want the same.
What has been just the response when you see a guy like Tanner who's thrown for 7,000 yards, and Bryson was a prolific wide receiver at Oklahoma State, C.J. Williams, a former 5-star, typically guys that don't come here?
Yeah, it's exciting. It kind of gives you, like a new era type of feeling where, like you said, getting guys that aren't normally coming to Wisconsin, such as those receivers and Tanner. I mean, we've watched his film, obviously. He's a great quarterback, a great leader from what I've seen so far. And just getting all this talent. It's been cool to see, and I'm excited to see what we do with it.
Braelon.